Hey everybody, Pastor Mike here, and this is Wednesday, and we are in another installment of Boiling Point Leader. And I am really excited about this series because we've been talking about some things that we can implement into our leadership that will help take our leadership to that next level, to have that extra degree of leadership. And so far we have talked about servant leadership, we have talked about attitude, last week we talked about commitment, and today we are going to talk about focus. What does focus look like in the life of a leader? Well, focus is a challenging practice for any leader because there are so many things that are competing for our attention. There's so many things that leave us more susceptible to saying yes to the good things that aren't the God things, which are the great things and the best things. So how do we stay connected to the best of the best of the best things? How do we separate the good things from the God things? Well, to illustrate this, I want to take a look at archery. Yes, archery. How many of you have ever shot archery? I have. How many of you have ever been frustrated by archery? I have. Well, I want to pull 3 lessons from archery that will really help bring focus into the practical life of a leader. So the first lesson is this: finding the center of the center. See, there are 3 things that you can aim at when you shoot at a target. The first one is the target itself. And I find that when I just aim at the target itself, man, I am all over the place. I miss high, I miss left, right, low. I don't hit the target. The second thing that you can aim at is the bullseye. Now, I find when I aim at the bullseye, I'm a little closer to the target. I'm a little closer to where I want to be. I kind of hit the edge. I hit the hay around the points, but in archery, you don't get any points for that. You're just kind of hitting the target. You got a lot of work to do. But then there's a third thing that you can aim at, and that's this. That is having your eye pick out a point within the bullseye, and that's called the center of the center. That phrase describes the physical reality of the eye's ability to focus. And man, let me tell you, that takes a lot of practice and training. But you can try it at home. You can take a coin and you can hold it at arm's length. What will happen is your eyes will either look at the entire coin or one point on the coin that your eyes select. See, the significance of aiming at the center of the center is huge because when you do that, one is more likely to hit the target. And that's ultimately the goal, is hitting the target, right? We don't want to miss. We want to hit the target and then eventually work in. And you've heard the phrase, aim small, miss small, aim big, miss big. We don't want to miss big. If we aim small, we might miss the target or we might miss the bullseye, but it's small. And that allows us to work in. Just like in ministry, just like in the vision that we have. We don't want to necessarily aim at the vision itself, but find something within the vision that we can aim at, focus on, and aim there, and we'll hit it and work our way in to get it accomplished. So that's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 is beware of the hard vision. Well, I don't get it. Well, the hard vision occurs when your eyes focus on the center of the center, but neglect everything else. Well, I thought that's what we were supposed to do, right? Aim at that center of the center. Well, it is what we're supposed to do. The problem is when you focus on the center of center for too long and too hard, what happens is your eyes become tired, your muscles grow tired, your arms grow tired, you get stiff, and then you lose sight of everything else in your field of vision. The hard vision makes it difficult for the rest of your body. In this case, it's your arms, your eyes, and then you can't synchronize things to get to work together to be able to hit the target. Well, how does that translate to ministry? Well, again, when you're focused too hard on the center of the center for too long, man, the rest of the body can get tired. It can grow weary. It could be spinning its wheels, and we get stiff, discouraged, because we're focused too hard and too long on the center of the center, and we lose sight of everything around us. Boy, that can be dangerous sometimes. But you can try that again too at home with a coin. You stare at one point for a few minutes and you drill into that center of the center with your eyes and you focus even more. After a while, you'll start to feel the effects of hard vision. Man, that's not always a good thing. And we need to balance that with lesson number 3, which is embracing the soft vision. See, the soft vision is the ability to see the center of the center and simultaneously see the other things. What other things might you want to see in archery? Well, you want to see the tip of your arrow. You want to look at your arm. You want to see those things that are in front of you. Soft vision is the ability to align everything that you have in your hand, which is right in front of your face in archery, with the center of the center, which is at a distance in the target. And you want to be able to do that at the same time. And when that happens, then the eye muscles don't get tight and rigid or tired. You don't get shaky, but you're able to stay relaxed. And you can try this again at home with a coin. While focusing on the center of the center of a coin at arm's length, you can raise your pointer finger of your other hand about 6 inches in front of your face. Bring the tip of your pointer finger in line with the center of the center. How does this translate into ministry? Well, there's two applications that I want to make real quick. The first one is you must align what God has given you today with your focus. In other words, what's in your hands? What is your current resourcing? Who's on your team? What is your current strategy or programming emphasis? So you have to start with what you have and line it up with where you want to go. Think again of the archer's arrow and the distant target. That soft vision. It's lining up with something at a distance, that center of the center, so that you can hit the target. The second thing is you must submit your focus with your walk with Jesus every day. You must have soft vision by being flexible enough to see both your God-given focus and your God-ordained daily path. Who is God bringing across your path? What is happening that you didn't expect? What is God trying to show you or teach you? What did the Holy Spirit emphasize in His words today? These are a couple of applications that, by embracing the soft vision and balancing that with the hard vision, it allows us to find the center of the center and hit the target. Make no mistake, soft vision is not soft leadership. It's ruthlessly clear vision with graciously flexible execution. So the question is today, how's your focus? How does the illustration of archery help you take a positive next step? These are some great things to ponder. Well, that's all I have today. I look forward to seeing you next week and continue thinking about being a Boiling Point leader. Peace out.